All right, man. Let's talk about this Detroit Pistons trade proposition um, that came up. Uh, you know, and we talked about the Zion one. Um, yeah, we talked about the Zion one, but it's another one that came up, and I'm about to post it right now so you guys to see. So check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Um, Appreciate that. But uh, but let's see if I can pull this darn good. So here we go. So trade props gonna go out. It's been a lot of talk about Zion Williamson, perhaps getting traded. Just a side note before Thursday draft. Basically, a lot of people saying it's imminent. We've seen stuff like that go on before, and they be like, "Oh, it's going to be imminent. You get traded and all that," and you don't get traded. So this one going around the internet. It's a Bleacher Report proposal that was saying the Pistons will receive the second pick overall, Gordon Hayward, and the Hornets will receive the fifth overall pick, Bojan Bojanovic, and guard Alec Burke. I would do that so fast. I mean, easily. And even if I had to give up some future compensation to get that pick, just because Brandon Miller, I think is a good fit. I heard Charlotte kind of struggling with they penciled Brandon Miller in, but then Scoot Henderson had a great workout, and they're willing to move up out of there and probably go with a lesser guy. They got LaMelo Ball, they got Miles Bridges, PJ Washington free agent. Then also in that, Michael Jordan just sold the team. So yeah. So apparently they could want out of that position. But if that's what it would take, I mean, easily I would give up that, and you move up, get Brandon Miller, and you know, and that's a no brainer. Could you make a case to move back down in compensation or trade back down if somebody really wanted Scoot Henderson? You make a deal with New Orleans and get more compensation and move back down. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they willing to give you Brandon Ingram or you willing to take Zion Williamson, and that's the hang up of why Detroit this offer is being proposed, because New Orleans is willing to give up Zion allegedly to reportedly to get number two. But the issue with that is that they not willing. They want Brandon Ingram. The Charlotte Hornets will prefer Brandon Ingram. So at the end of the day, it's been talks about how Brandon Ingram don't really want to. He don't really want to kind of like they talking about like at some points he really kind of don't want to be there. That's kind of been a talk like he possibly don't really like want to be there, bro. And at the same time, um, that's a problem. That's a problem. Like they talking about he can play through they think when he not playing through injuries that he could be playing through injuries, and then remember he had the blood clots in his legs and all that type stuff. So at the end of the day, um but then again, he's been more available. He showed a lot of promise. He made all-star teams. How bad do they want Scoot Henderson? That's the question about it. And can Scoot Henderson and Ingram play together? Is the question. But the thing about Brandon Ingram, he like having a ball in the teams. But at this point, Zion Williamson contract, it ain't guaranteed no more. And then everything that's going around with Zion Williamson, I mean, I guess you would have to understand what's going on, and be comfortable what's going on with Zion Williamson as well too. So I mean, if they hung up on a deal including Ingram and Zion, and we could step in and get Brandon Miller, and they could drop down a few spots. I mean, shoot, I don't think nobody gonna cry over losing Alec Burke Bojanovic for this deal. You get Brandon Ingram. I mean, excuse me, get Brandon Miller. You know, and they said, well, he didn't have the greatest workout. And Scoot had a better workout, but then again, do Skip, Scoot, and LaMelo Ball work? Somebody to think about them working. Everybody look at it as an offensive thing. I look at it as a defensive side of things too. Who gonna pick up and play defense? That's what how the Hornets gonna get to the next level. Who gonna pick up and play defense for New Orleans? That's the number one thing. Who gonna pick up and play defense in that backcourt? And it's better if you got two guys that's willing to get their hands dirty and play defense in the backcourt. It's better. Once again, it's better if you got two guys, Isaiah Joe Dumars, and it's better if you got two guys. But today, you for sure need one. You for sure need one. Who gonna do the dirty work? And that's 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 the $1 million question. Who gonna get in there and do that dirty work? But yeah, I do this trade all day. But quite frankly, until until Charlotte end up playing some type of defense, which might be why they want to stick with it might be why they want to stick with might want to just draft Brandon Miller. But until they play defense, that shit ain't gonna win nothing in Charlotte. They ain't gonna win shit in Charlotte at all. They ain't gonna win shit in Charlotte. They ain't gonna win shit in Charlotte. So they gotta play defense. And Brandon Miller, might be the guy. And if you don't think he the guy, him or Scoot Henderson ain't the guy, you need to go with somebody lesser. Then you take a deal like this, or if you can find a good deal. So now with all three of them willing to trade, all the the second top four, top 5 out of 6 teams looking to trade. Because you got Charlotte looking to trade, you got Portland looking to trade, you got Houston looking to trade, you got Detroit looking to trade. So, and you got Orlando looking to trade up. That's crazy. So you got all these teams looking to trade out of there. And if you really like Brandon Miller and you the Pistons, I mean, Charlotte just like, what, dude, we don't need Scoot that bad. I mean, and then you thinking like, dude, couldn't they make a deal with couldn't they go ahead and make a deal with oh man, with Portland? But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Let me know what you think about the proposed trade. Check out the Trade Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.